That probably only works for cats. So I'm currently sitting in the Fukuoka Prefecture Gokoku Shrine, which is right outside of Hiragi's coffee place. And I just really want to just share my experience with the two coffee shops that I've been to so far, because it's really fascinating seeing the generational passover of skills and craft. Because the first coffee shop that I went to yesterday, Takashi's, what's it called again? Let's see. Should have probably planned this a bit better. Okay, so Koyama Coffee. So yesterday I went to Koyama Coffee and it was a great experience. I had both the hot coffee and cold coffee, and Takashi, the barista, and also the person who was just really amazing at manning the space and everything, being a good barista, host, a owner, and so on, just made a medium to dark roast coffee that was really amazing. And it just really hit home how coffee is like a craft, and it's something that you need to practice and do over and over again. And then him telling me about his father also doing coffee and showing me his place, which is pretty close to his own cafe that he opened up called Hiragi. Let's see. Yeah, so Takashi's dad his name is Hiragi, which is also the name of the cafe that he has. And that place has been open for 50 years now. And I really had to check out both places. So today I went to Hiragi, and you can tell by the amount of influence that Takashi's dad has had in Takashi himself. So Hiragi is a cafe only for coffee, and you don't get any desserts or anything, but the coffee's done really well. Same with Takashi. He makes his coffee really well too. And if I had to compare the two taste-wise, I would say that Takashi focuses a bit more on minimizing that bitterness and more on the mouthfeel, while Hiragi, his coffee was slightly a bit more extracted, trying to get a bit more flavor, but still really delicious, and less focus on the mouthfeel and more focus on the flavors that you can get out of the bean. And both of them were using coffee that was pretty dark roast on a pretty coarse level, and having it both as hot and cold really just gives a full-on different flavor profile both times, and it was for sure an experience to be had to just compare and contrast all of those flavors. Now, what I noticed was that Takashi, he's doing things new school. So the thing is that right now, social media and having a lot of options and being able to kind of like please the public is pretty important. And at Takashi's place, you were able to get desserts. It converts into a bar also because he opened up that spot with his buddy. So it's a bar at night and a coffee shop in the morning. And it's just way more accessible to people because it's closer to the Fukuoka core, so ease of access. And even though that place has only been open for around a year and a half, it's doing really well for itself, having the highest rated reviews in the area and just providing really stellar coffee. Now, if you compare that to his dad's location, he only serves coffee. Only. Like, no desserts, no treats, no alcohol, just coffee. And to be an establishment that has only served coffee for 50 years is like a testament to how great the coffee is and how amazing of a kind of like craftsman he is when it comes to brewing coffee. And just seeing how the techniques overlap so much and how the influence of Hiragi's skill has bled over into Takashi is just very impressive. And you realize that there's probably tons of skills like this that are slowly disappearing around the world because people aren't taking it over and moving it to the next generation. Like this, us the younger people just want to do the new shiny thing, which is usually not including taking the skills that our parents and grandparents have crafted over decades with us. And I just want to say that it's a beautiful thing to see when there is this type of care and consistency and just craftsmanship put into someone's kind of like day-to-day life. Like, I bet they get a lot out of just being so consistent and having this routine in life and being able to master a craft and always just improve upon it. It's a beautiful thing to see. And I've also been in coffee for 10 years now, and I would say throughout my 10 years I've always been improving and learning new things, but I've never like honed in and just mastered one specific aspect of the process to mastery, like 100% mastery. And I think both of these baristas, craftsmen, Takashi and oh my god, Hiragi. They are just masters of their very specific coffee craft. No latte art, no espresso, no fancy desserts, just drip coffee with a medium to dark roast, brewed with a dripper that can be served as hot or cold. They've taken that aspect and they've just really mastered it. And yeah, it's just something to behold. And I just wanted to share that with you. So yeah, I'll see you later.